It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Our game tonight features...
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. The New York Knicks come into this one after a win against...
And guys, they just got so many good looks in that one, and the defense never able to affect their offensive rhythm.
Well, I think the defense from the other team was simply porous. There's no other way to put it. So many openings, and they made them pay for it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Bledsoe. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Robinson in at the center position. And last season, not the one Brook Lopez wanted to have before heading into free agency.
He just never seemed to find a place with the Lakers and saw his minutes decline as he wasn't in their plans. Averaged a career low in terms of minutes played per game last year. And I think he still's got a lot to offer and should bounce back closer to his all-star level of output.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with head coach David Fizdale.
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. Now Bledsoe, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Fires the three. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Kansas City has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Down low, DeRozan. Good, and Harris gets the assist. DeRozan's got his first basket of the night.
Well, to me, Kevin Harlan, you simply have to defend better than that. DeMar DeRozan has the vertical. He's super efficient in that area.
Bledsoe with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on DeRozan. The Knicks shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
You know what? There seems to me to be an infectious energy when we're talking about Domantas Sabonis. This is a big man with a great future in the NBA.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Doors for a couple teams that had high hopes coming out of the gate. Frustration starting to build, and you can even sense it with the fans. They're getting a little bit nervous here.
And this is the critical stage where when you've gotten out of the gate slowly, it's your leadership that has to step up. They've got to have a strong voice in the locker room, not overreact to mounting frustrations, and just calm the nerves of the young players. It's important to keep your unity in tough times.
One of the coaches always say, don't let go of the rope. Everybody's got to pull in the right direction, same direction. Don't let go of the rope.
Great point, Kev.
Here's Redick following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Bledsoe outside, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's his first foul. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Parker against Bledsoe. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard.
Well, with what he does on the offensive end of the floor, you love to see this kind of defensive energy from DeMar DeRozan. Terrific lateral quickness.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. And that's out of bounds. Kansas City will retain possession. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Knicks trail by 3. And Greg, one of the stories that had started developing since last season was the talk of Kawhi Leonard wanting out. Too many soured relationships, it seemed.
and he was eventually moved after requesting a trade. Pop and the Spurs tried just about everything they could to convince him to stay. Probably the most drama for a team known for not having any drama.
And it's DeRozan missing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 1. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Bledsoe's got his first points in this one.
You wouldn't call him a mid-range specialist, but if you give Bledsoe any room, he will pop it in your eye.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Kansas City shooting their first free throw tonight, and the technical free throw is good. 17 seconds left in the first. Curry against Bledsoe. Curry kicks to Parker. 4 on the shot clock. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Tie game in DeMar DeRozan last season opened up about his battles.
A lot of people shamed him.
Yep, you love the honesty and the bravery to step forward and tell his emotional story.
Yeah, he opened a dialogue. Kevin Love following his lead to talk about anxiety. Athletes as public figures can have a broader impact than just entertaining, and we see it over and over again.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen, guys, from Kansas City.
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
You love that they're making the offense work, right? Making every single thing they try to do hard.
They've got Harris. Brook Lopez is out there with Parker. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Curry in at the point. And for the Knicks, they've got Robinson. Sabonis is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Redick in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Sabonis. Bledsoe left side. Shoots over Curry. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Bledsoe's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Knicks. And DeRozan kicks to Parker. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Lopez. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Lopez has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bledsoe outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Of course, I'm sure you look at these players, evaluate who could make a possible head coach out of the group I'm watching right now. And I'm sure there are a couple players that come to mind for you.
Well, I think when you just talk basketball intellect, one of the first guys that comes to mind is Rajon Rondo. I mean, his insatiable appetite to watch film, to have complete understanding not only of the sets of his own team, but Rajon Rondo, when he's on the defensive end of the floor, as soon as a play is called, he will repeat it and basically tell the teammates, hey, look for this action here. So Rajon Rondo comes to mind. Someone like Andre Iguodala, who also is someone Steve Kerr has referred to as maybe the smartest player he's ever been around. Now, so much more to coaching than just basketball intellect. You've got to be willing to deal with the egos and things, and do these players want to do that? Who knows?
Buries the long-range jumper.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Robinson finds Bledsoe. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And with that shot, the Kansas City lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Robinson. Kansas City has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Curry. That shot missing. And New York will come the other way. And going against Kansas City, their first meeting of the season. Redick against Harris. Redick passes to Bledsoe. Sabonis kicks to Robinson. Outside, Redick fires the three. They get the rebound. Bledsoe outside. Back to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
I think everyone expecting Bledsoe to perhaps force the issue, but he keeps his poise and finds the open man.
Harris outside. .24 seconds left to play in the first half. Parker's shot is off.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
To the inside. DeRozan against Leonard. Kicks it to Bledsoe. From deep three-point range. And a close game so far through the first two. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think? And that's a wrap with the...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Eric Bledsoe really making a difference here.
And when everyone's keying on you, you have a choice. Become passive or just work that much harder. He consistently chooses the latter.
And he has tremendous mental fortitude. He's a guy you can count on to give you his all every single game.
Parker out there with DeRozan. Then there's Harris. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Now here's Redick. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Leonard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on DeRozan.
When he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
Here's Curry. Harris looking it over. Parker outside. Curry on the wing. And it's good off the back rim and in. And Kansas City leads by 1.
When you think about Billy Donovan, to me, he's a guy who values trust and building relationships with players. This guy is not a dictator. He wants to help players grow and develop, and that helps you win.
And for Coach Billy Donovan, the process of developing NBA players, Doris, has to be different than it was in college.
Oh, no doubt. At the pro level, many guys are making more money than you are. A lot of them have families. They've already grown into themselves. But to me, he still emphasizes the fact that great relationships with your players is important.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. New York shooting just 31% in the game. Pass to Redick. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Tipped away. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Kansas City.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 6. Count that one. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Really like the energy I'm seeing from this offense. 3 for 4 to open the third.
Redick dishes to Leonard. Bledsoe against Curry. Bledsoe finds Redick. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 3 assists now in this one. For Kansas City, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And J.J. Redick, a longtime vet in the NBA, but still plays with a lot of energy.
And Redick said he feels like he's been revitalized in the last few seasons with his change of scenery, playing with more joy, and has always been explosive off the ball in his efforts to get open. You can see when he's on the floor, the whole offense seems to pick up their energy.
Here's Bledsoe, following the basket by Brook Lopez. No good from Bledsoe. Bledsoe against Curry. 54 seconds left in the third. Here's Lopez. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside, Bledsoe. It's rebounded by Curry.
Man, look at how well the defense does to cut his path to the basket. Comes up empty on what might have been an easy play.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. A 2-point game. He dishes it to Bledsoe. Robinson down low. Lopez covering. Leonard with no one around. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And Kansas City pushing it up now. DeRozan leading the charge.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Now, Greg, he's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Robinson. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Bledsoe in at the point. Parker with no one around. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
I'll tell you, they've had to look elsewhere for their scoring, and they've gotten it. This guy has had very little impact on the game offensively.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Well, give Steph Curry some props for triggering that break. He makes a great defensive play, and it leads to an easy opportunity.
Doris, with DeRozan, when he's on with his shot, he's one of the great scorers in the NBA.
No question, Kevin. He exploded for 52 points in a game last season. This guy can score from anywhere on the floor when he's dialed in. Boy, there are nights you just have no answer for him.
Parker passes to Curry. From deep three-point range, Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Bledsoe taking his time here. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, this is no longer a guy you want to send to the line. Bledsoe becoming a more comfortable foul shooter every year.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
DeRozan's shot is good.
I think they'll keep going to him more and more as they look to hang on to their lead. Why not with the way this guy is shooting it?
Passes it to Leonard. Poked away, out of bounds. Kansas City takes possession.
Well, that's an example of 2 teammates on a different page. They're both looking at each other like, hey, what was going on there?
And so Kansas City now, they lead by 6, their biggest margin. DeRozan against Leonard. DeRozan's shot is off.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg, especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
The pass to Curry. Redick against Harris. Kansas City needs to get off a shot. Here's Lopez. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, you've got to stay with Brook Lopez and pick and rolls. This guy is a tremendous roll guy.
DeRozan against Leonard. He kicks it to Bledsoe. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And this is what we mean when we call someone a go-to scorer. Bledsoe coming up big when it counts.
Feeds to Harris. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And Reddick kicks to Bledsoe. That shot off. AT that time from Curry. For Kansas City, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Lopez dishes to Curry. Harris outside. Pass to Lopez. Here's Curry with the three. Knocks down the three ball. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for Kansas City.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
There's no doubt. They're really clicking. What an amazing all-around effort to take a huge lead like this late in the game.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Sabonis, the pass to Reddick. New York, no good that time either. DeRozan finds Curry. And so Kansas City takes the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.